welcome back to our channel. I'm sorry about the Madden video. I don't know what was happening. That could have just been my computer, but it kept on repeating the same thing I was saying. But we're gonna talk about free agency. We're gonna talk about everybody who's in free agency. We'll have a part 2 video to this. I'm gonna be honest. We just watched YouTube, and if we didn't know the players, we kind of.
Don't listen to him. He's full of shit. You know all.
Oh my God!
You're greater than everybody.
I already said
I'm better than Terry Bradshaw, Mike Strahan, all of them.
Anyways, we're gonna start with QBs. We're gonna start with Sam Darnold, and this is where we think he could go. Why we think it's gonna be a good fit, and I have him going to Tennessee, cause I think Will Levis, they're definitely gonna draft a QB. So I think that Sam Darnold can be like a Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love. He could be Sam Darnold to
Tennessee, Minnesota, or Vegas. But this is from my sources. I don't know where he's getting his sources from, but my sources are from the back streets. And it's saying Tennessee, Minnesota, or Vegas is where Sam Darnold's going to land. I really personally think Minnesota's going to re-sign him. Why not?
Because
and I'm feeling a little under the weather, everybody. You know, I'm trying to stay away from Darryl, not to get him sick.
Anyways, they're probably going to draft Travis Hunter with the first pick. Second round, they'll go QB, and then he could teach him how to play. All right, next QB, Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to Minnesota. Because I think he's going to complete the Brett Favre thing, and I think it just makes sense. They're going to have a QB, maybe if what's his name? J.J. McCarthy does bad, they put in Aaron Rodgers.
I was watching this one channel, my street sources, and they were saying he might go to Pittsburgh. But I personally think he should go to Cleveland or Minnesota just to complete the Brett Favre trifecta.
And then Daniel Jones. He has a very low chance of not even getting signed. But I think he's going to end up with the Colts because Anthony Richardson is a bust. At this point, he's a bust. Joe Flacco's going to retire if he hasn't already. Well, I could be wrong, though. But he might have retired. But just Daniel Jones, Anthony Richardson plays horrible. They put in Daniel Jones. No. Daniel Jones, where do you think he's going to go?
Daniel Jones, quarterback?
Yeah. You didn't write him down.
No, I didn't. I didn't know he was a free agent.
Well,
I only went through my top 15 list from my street resources. And,
just, where do you think
Daniel Jones, I think he could stay where he's at, take a pay cut.
He's not. Why would he? No one wants it. No, he would not.
Or he's going to do the Kurt Warner and he's going to be in arena football.
No, he's going to
come back a champion.
Alright, whatever. And next guy, Justin Fields. I think he's going to resign with Pittsburgh, and I think he can be their QB for the future. I think he's going to be good enough to be a QB for their future. That's how I call it. So that means I think Russell Wilson is going to leave. Or he could sign with New York Giants. I don't know why they would do that, though. Cheats Cam Ward how to play. Or Travis Hunter. Or Sugar Sanders. We'll see. What do you think Justin Fields is going to end up?
Who?
Justin Fields. QB.
Oh, I think that I don't know. I think the Steelers might re-sign him or Russell Wilson. One of them. What? You just knocking my empty can over, bro?
Russell Wilson. I think he will go to the New York Giants. He will either be.
We're talking about Justin Fields, Holmes.
Are you not done? I thought you were done.
No, I wasn't. I think he's either going to get re-signed or he's going to end up back with the Bears, and him and Caleb are going to do their nails together and maybe do something.
Why would he end up back?
I just think they got a thing for him.
Russell Wilson, I think, is going to end up with the New York Giants because their QBs are Drew Lock and Tommy DeVito. So they're obviously going to draft one. And like with Aaron Rodgers, he could be a mentor to either Cam Ward or Travis Hunter. Which I've been hearing that the Giants like. Not Travis Hunter, Shedeur Sanders. I've been hearing that they like Shedeur Sanders more, so that's probably going to be who the pick is going to be. Who do you think Russell Wilson's going to end up with?
Russell Wilson, he's going to end up wherever he wants. He gets to go home with this super tall, man-looking wife, Sierra. He's going to be happy. Happy.
You can't just pick a team.
I don't know. I think he might take the retire road, dude.
Why would
I
he?
don't know. He just got paid all that money
He's not.
from the Broncos.
He's not gonna retire.
Well, like I said already, I think either Steelers are going to either re-sign Fields or Wilson, one of the two, and it probably might be Wilson.
Okay. And
Or Wilson should go to Canadian football.
he's gonna get okay. All right, people who might get cut, and these guys might already got cut, and I'll tell you if I think they're gonna get cut or not gonna get cut. Kirk Cousins, I think will get cut. I don't know what team he will. We'll do a what team. We'll save that if he gets cut.
I used to like Kirk Cousins.
Well,
He
he's
was
definitely
good.
getting cut because Michael Penix
He
Jr.
was
is
one
the
of my
QB now.
heroes.
Gardner Minshew, he's getting cut.
Why's your mom got the heat on 80 degrees? I'm like so hot.
I don't know. And Derek Carr.
Feeling under the weather, everybody.
And Derek Carr will probably not be a cut because I don't see him. I just don't think him getting cut. All right, you think Cousins, Gardner Minshew, and Derek Carr, are you think that they're all gonna get cut, or are a few of them gonna get cut?
I don't know.
Just make a
I
prediction.
just go with the flow, dude. Is he a free agent?
Well, not yet.
He ain't getting cut.
Kirk Cousins will be doing that.
You think so?
Michael Penix Jr. is obviously their QB for the future.
Yeah, well, so what? Kirk Cousins on the contract, and he's gonna chill. So let him be.
All right, whatever. T. Higgins, this is the wide receiver.
Number one free agent.
T. Higgins, I think will end up with the New York Patriots. They need a good.
You know, Cincinnati. He's staying either in Cincinnati or the Pats, or he could be a Charger. That's where I'm thinking.
But all right, the new.
Oh, sorry for cutting you off. Go ahead with your opinion. That's my opinion. I'm just throwing my opinion out there. T. Higgins is the number one free agent, and I think that since either they should step up and pay him, or he's going to end up being a Charger or a Pat. Now go ahead. What do you got to say about Mr. T. Higgins?
T. Higgins, they don't really have a number one wide receiver in New England, so I think that they're gonna sign him, and then they're gonna draft a wide receiver in the first round out of Arizona, Trenton McCann, something like that. It's hard to say. It probably isn't that hard though. Or it could end up in Washington. Probably not though. That's not gonna happen. Or the Los Angeles Rams, because another guy who we're gonna mention, Cooper Kupp. Or the Chargers.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Cooper Kupp.
Now, next guy, Chris Godwin. He got cut by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
He got cut. Yeah, they could re-sign him.
He's in free agency.
Don't mean anything, bro.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. No, it
That's
doesn't.
when you get cut, you end up. All right, whatever.
He's not cut.
Chris-
They're giving him a chance to see what he can get, but I think he might go to Washington, Teasy Beasy, Buccaneers, or I'm going to throw left field and say Patriots.
All right, well, I think Chris Godwin's gonna be signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or he'll sign with the Rams. Stephon Diggs, he's.
Oh yeah, I think he's done. I don't know. That's my personal opinion. I think he's done.
I think he's gonna be signed with Houston. I said Dallas, but I changed my mind.
He's done.
He's not done.
Just like how's DeAndre Hopkins, dude. He used to be a superhero. Now he's just a third string bomb on KC. Get out of here, dude.
He got cut too. Oh, and then Darius Slayton, I think he's gonna end up in Carolina. Carolina sees wide receivers. Adam Thielen is not it. So I think Darius Slayton, he's not gonna cost you that much money. I don't know how much the cap space is, but definitely think he could end up there and he could be a solid number one. But then he will end up to be a number two in the short future. But number one for the season. All right, where do you think Darius Slayton's gonna end up? He was a New York Giant wide receiver.
He might stay there, or
From the guy you know right now.
Keenan Allen, is he a free agent?
Yes, he's a free agent. Where's one Darius Slayton?
Maybe he'll go to Chicago.
Maybe. But they already have good two guys. Well, whatever. Keenan Allen, I think he's gonna end up as a backup in Washington. That's what I'm calling it. They get a solid number two.
Keenan Allen's still good. I think he's better than Hopkins and whoever the hell we were just talking about.
He's not better than Taylor McLaurin.
No, but still, Scary Terry is going to have his couple years. I still think Keenan Allen is.
Actually, never mind. I think he's gonna end up in Las Vegas with the
Keenan
Raiders.
Allen, get out of Chicago though. Bombs in Chicago.
He's gonna end up with the
Get out of there. Go somewhere else, dude.
Raiders because I think they who's their wide receivers? I do want to research, but I just don't know who their wide receivers are. And so I just think he could be a good number one there. So yeah, or he can end up in Pittsburgh to be a number one.
Having your floor right there.
Gum.
You got gum stuck to your floor, bro. Sorry, bro.
Amari Cooper, I think he's gonna. Did you want to say anything where he's gonna go?
Who, Amari Cooper?
No, Keenan Allen.
Who?
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen. I don't know. I think he should go anywhere. Anywhere. Go to the cuz get out of Chicago.
But he's not gonna be starting.
So what? Go to the Patriots. Go freaking.
But like you said, he's still good enough to be a
He's
starting
still good.
QB.
He can play somewhere else. Go
So-
to Tampa Bay.
No, he's not gonna start there either.
So what?
No, just say like, who do you think? Where could he start? Raiders, Patriots.
His floor is driving me nuts. But yeah, he gets started a few spots. What about the Lions? Did they re-sign Ted Patrick?
How would he start? Because Jameis Williams and Amari St. Brown is better to him. To me, I think they're better than both of them.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever. Amari Cooper, I think he's going to be signed with the Bills. He didn't have the greatest season, but definitely think he's good enough to resign with the Bills. So, what do you think about Amari Cooper's going to go?
He needs to step up. He's better than what he's been doing. I don't think most of these receivers is like they have a couple good years, they make the money, and then they stop producing. Let's see some producers out there. Amari Cooper can be a producer all year long. Let's show it. Stephon Diggs could be a producer, but he's too worried about assaulting people in hotels from what I'm reading.
Okay. Marquise Brown, I think he's going to stay with Kansas City or he goes to Tennessee or Carolina. Now, he could go to Carolina. I would have that as your number 2 option for Marquise Brown. It wouldn't be bad, but Marquise Brown, they could go after him, but I think it's going to be signed with KC, and Darius Slayton goes to Carolina. Where do you think Marquise Brown's going to
go? Who?
Marquise Brown.
Who? Hollywood Brown?
Well, his real name's
I think he's going to stay at KC, dude.
Alright, me too.
I really do. Why would they let him go?
Elijah Moore, I think he will end up. I think he's more of a number 2 receiver at this point. Well, he could go to Las Vegas. He could go to the Colts to be a backup, or he could go to Panthers. But I think he would probably end up, if he wants to be a starter, in Las Vegas. But he'd probably end up backing up, Colts and Michael Pittman Jr. Again, I don't know what kind of wide receiver he is, so if he's a slot and they already have a good enough slot receiver, I just don't know that. Right, where do you think Elijah Moore's gonna go? I'm pretty sure he's. Wait, what team does he play? I think he's a Panther.
Colts.
Yeah, I think he's a Panther.
Going to the Colts. Colts need to spend some money. Got that nice Lucas Oil Stadium. Let's spend some money, boys.
DeAndre Hopkins, I think he's gonna go to Baltimore because he's a number 2 wide receiver at this point in his career.
He should be good. He's a number 3 right now. He should be better than what he is. I just brought him up. He's being a bum.
I think Zay Flowers gonna start over him. Then
Gee.
D-Hop, or he could go to Dallas, back up CeeDee Lamb, but he's most likely gonna go to Baltimore.
Who do you rate your top 3 receivers?
T. Higgins, Chris Godwin.
Number 1?
Number 1.
I'm not talking free agents.
Number 1, Justin Jefferson.
In the league.
Justin Jefferson, T. Higgins. Number 3, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, I love St. Brown. He's my favorite line. But I'm gonna say number 1 is Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson.
Oh wait, no, I didn't mean T. Higgins. I meant Jamar Chase.
Oh, hating on T. Higgins there. I'm feeling good for a minute.
Jamar Chase is better.
Yeah, but I think Jamar Chase is number 1.
What about
Justin Jefferson number 2. And then my number 3 is gotta be, I think, Zay Flowers. And St. Brown's 4, dude.
What? That's your opinion.
That's my opinion.
Well, do you have anything about the hockey? The way it's going to go?
DeAndre Hopkins, I hope he lands somewhere good, and I hope he steps up his ball game. That's all I know. I don't know. What do you call me? A Cavs watcher or what?
A
What is it?
casual.
I'm a casual. I'm not a. I'm not a super fan like this guy.
I'm not really a super fan.
Whatever.
Cooper Cup, I think he's gonna go to Pittsburgh, be a number one. Then George Pickens,
Yeah,
biggest
Cooper
crash out
Kupp.
in the league.
He could still be good too. It's just Stafford. I keep hearing rumors that Stafford might leave. But Stafford only wants to throw to one receiver, and now he's only throwing the Nakua. So Cooper Cup should go anywhere. I'd like to see him land on the Lions.
Why would he land on the Lions? That makes no sense at all.
Why not? We could have him over Cleve Raymond.
But we don't. Why would we pay someone so much when we have good two
I
wide
don't
receivers?
think he's going to take a lot of money, dude.
Yes, he will. He's still. And cut candidates, Devontae Adams probably will get cut. Tyler Lockett will get cut. Deebo Samuel will get cut, and he has.
Debo's overrated. I
Yes,
think.
he is, and he has definitely underperformed, and he's gonna be a number two probably. And then Kristen Kirk is. Deebo Samuel might end up with the Rams. Kristen Kirk will probably get re-signed. You think Devontae Adams, Tyler Lockett, and Deebo Samuel, you think they're gonna get cut?
Maybe, yeah. I just want to see where. I know we already talked about this, but do you think wherever Aaron Rodgers go, you think that Devontae Adams is going to follow?
Why would he do that? If he goes to Vikings,
They must go on like psychedelic trips together or something.
no. If he goes on the Vikings, they already have Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison. Why would they sign Devontae Adams? That makes no sense. In other news, not Kadarius Toney got arrested. He assaulted a woman. He choked her out. So yeah, his career is definitely over.
Was it a fan or was it a random person or a
I
girlfriend?
don't know. And this Chiefs, really big Chiefs fan, he talked about it. Alright, now I'm on the tight ends. Jerron Johnson, Saints tight end. He, I think, will end up with the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think he's on?
I don't know. I don't have an opinion on that.
Tyler Conlin probably will end up with the Giants, probably Colts, honestly. Colts. And Mike Gesicki, I think, is going to resign with Cincinnati. How about him?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he should. Cincinnati should re-sign him too.
Tommy Timberland will probably end up in New York. Imagine this. Hold on. Imagine T. Higgins, the Arizona wide receiver, I can't think, Trenton McConnell, something like that, and Tommy Timberland. That would be a good three. I mean, I know he's a tight end, but whatever. Zach Ertz, what I've heard, he's either going to retire or end up with Washington, so that makes sense to me. Cut candidates, Noah Fant, Taysom Hill. You think that they're going to get cut?
No Fant's a free agent?
He is a cut candidate.
He shouldn't be. I like him.
Well, it doesn't matter who you like. I like Noah Fant too. I think Noah Fant will end back up with the Broncos, in my opinion. I could be wrong though. Alrighty. Any opinions on Taysom Hill?
Huh?
Any opinions on Taysom Hill?
I think the Saints should keep him.
They did cut one of their other times. Tackle, Ronnie Stanley. He is the best tackle, like the third best free agent. Maybe not, I don't know. Like the third best free agent, Ronnie Stanley. I think he's going to end back up.
From Baltimore?
Yeah, I think he's going to end up in KC.
I think he's going to the Pats, but, it's kind of scary because he had injuries in the past. I know he had a good list last year, but you never know.
Pats like Patriots?
Yeah, the Patriots.
I think he's going to end up in KC because Jaron Taylor, that's his name, right? He had a horrible year, and it just will imagine him. They let up a lot of sacks, so I definitely think that makes a lot of sense. Or he ends up back in Baltimore. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Alwil Jackson.
What about Trey Smith, outside guard? He's the number 2
No, we're not.
on some people's
We're
list.
talking about tackle.
Oh, we're talking about tackles, huh?
Alwil Jackson. I think he'll end up with New England.
Oh, okay. I got no that's good.
I
I
don't.
think he's going to Washington.
I don't
From
even.
my street resources, he's going to Washington.
I don't really even know who this is, so I kind of just listen to the YouTuber. So yeah, or it could end up at KC or Chicago. Probably not Chicago because they're gonna draft one. Cam Robinson. I think he's gonna end up in Washington, cause there's like in the draft there ain't that deep of a left tackle class. There's a couple good ones. Maybe he's gonna go.
Who's that?
Cam Robinson. Oh,
Is that your mom?
that's not our right. Is it Cam Robinson?
Somebody's here. Go see. Pause it.
But it just goes.